the set.
His conversions, like Lima and Mistake's conversions, like, even though Tweek's bail might be better, even though Salem's bail might be better, although I'm not sure about this season, Lima and Mistake's conversions are insane. Like if you get Wish Time or if you get upbeat, a lot of times, like SDI helps, but the way SDI works against bail is if you SDI certain moves against bail, they still have not all the moves, because some moves, if you SDI, you can get a punish no matter what. But certain moves, you can react to the DI. And that's where Lima and Mistake excel at. They're really good at reacting to the DI when you're ladder comboing people.
Okay, here it is, Tweek and SDX. Tweek, a little bit of self-parody here using the tag Crybaby. A little bit of a throw to the fact that he's an emotional player. But yeah. I think this is a sign of him growing up and not letting it get to him. It's like, whatever, embrace it. You care about the game, so what? People would kill to be as good as him.
That whole sequence was so beautiful to watch. I was like 70% from one grab.
Also, definitely have to point out that this is, I think, the first appearance of the Tweek DK in this entire tournament, and in quite a while, he's been shying away from this character. But when we were talking about Nakat versus SDX, you thought this matchup was going to come out, and here it is,
here
just
it is,
a set later.
Pretty sure Tweek doesn't want to hit him with anything else besides grab right now. Oh, never mind. I think he just wants to kill him. I feel like Tweek's the kind of player that's pretty confident in his neutral. He doesn't need to rely on a single grab. He's like, all right, I know I'm going to hit you with these heavy moves. You're just going to die.
All right, no ding-dong in that percent. But, smart by SDX using the front-facing hitbox of his backer on the way up.
Nice little delay on his up B right there towards the end. Oh, I think that was definitely a grabber and up tilt.
Hands down, one of those two. Tweek rarely drops that. But
yeah, he usually is really solid at getting the jab and up tilt.
Yeah, and even back throw would have killed there, so either one. But yes, just gonna go for the cargo back throw.
That looks so weird. I don't see that move ever. And he almost died from it too.
Yeah, it's a trick because it's even though it's a back throw. Yeah, even though it's a back throw, it actually sends you up. So the first time most people see it, they'll be like, oh, he's throwing me backward. Let me hold in, and they die off the top.
Yeah. Wow.
Dangerously close there for SDX, almost even the score.
Should be a punish. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, the up smash deceivingly fast, especially after the bump. I think they took 5 frames off the end.
Platform was also like moving away, so that didn't help.
Here we go.
Canada's definitely supporting and cheering for SDX right now.
Yep, he's a lot closer to them. Although Tweek, after moving to Ohio, is quite close to the border himself. There we go, that up tilt. Mewtwo not having any buttons on the way down. That's 10 with that.
And even though this matchup isn't DK's favor because of the grab, Mewtwo is really good at comboing DK. Like combo-wise, Mewtwo wins this matchup.
That's it.
Hit 56%.
So unfortunate, man. I feel like Mewtwo excels in the neutral in this matchup as well.
Yeah, the neutral too.
Poke and down tilt.
And even edge guarding. Like he does a good job at edge guarding.
Yeah, that backer, because of the wide and high arc that it creates, you can very easily, if DK's forced into up B, just drop low and then rise with the back air. There's a very good chance you're going to hit him away, and you can just lather, rinse, repeat over and over again.
Like I might even be wrong. This matchup might be even or in Mewtwo's favor, but I know Tweek always talks about this matchup, and he always says whenever I play Mewtwo, I'm just going to go DK because that's free.
It's one of those on paper versus in practice type matchups, in my opinion, where Mewtwo might have all the tools he needs to stop DK cold, but it's not that easy. Eventually, they're going to get a grab. And one thing
I think he prefers this matchup because it's less mentally draining.
Yes, exactly.
So he can just play calmer. He knows he's not going to mess up. He knows he's a better player. So as long as he's calm, he'll be fine.
Yeah, one thing I've thought about DK and Bowser, just grapplers in general for a long time, is that if you're better than your opponent, grabbing them is not that hard. Even if they're playing anti-grab, they're eventually going to make a grabbable mistake because it's such a quick out-of-shield option, right?
Did you see that? That is 45%.
Yeah, that would be one of the most damaging moves in the game if, God forbid, you allow every single hit to connect.
Okay, he literally needs one more hit or a little bit of race to kill him.
And that rage is on the way if SDX keeps this edge guarding up.
I would like to see SDX like try to read his late recovery a little bit more. He keeps trying to go for the early punish on his up B, and Tweek's been delaying it like every time.
Okay, the A landing there from Tweek. Just gonna cross through SDX. He's not going for anything crazy. I think Tweek is the #1 DK to do this, where if he sees you're at the ding-dong percent, he's not trying to hit with anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought earlier too, but it really depends on his mood, I guess. I think right now he's definitely trying to get the grab.
Yeah, absolutely tunnel vision on it. Barely swinging any other moves other than jab, which can lead to grab.
Exactly.
Back air just because he needs to get down without dying. And SDX, man, he is so eager to get these down airs. We saw him do it to Nakat. Maybe Tweek will be the same fate.
That was definitely, I think, a raw back air. Usually when you short hop forward air, with characters that short up forward isn't good with, you mean to draw it back here.
All right, SDX with a chance to get this edge guard here.
Oh,
doesn't even need it. Yeah, just gonna catch the landing.
All right. I don't really know the ding-dong percentages, but I believe this should be a kill if he gets grabbed. Because he can still do the grounded cargo up throw.
Well, let's check out winning with DK.
Right? Yeah, we can just check it out. Oh, he just fair stringed him off stage.
Absolutely
the
savage.
Smashville Classic.
SDX not letting up, and you see the crowd going nuts for him. We've got Buffalo, we've got Toronto, they're all popping off.
Man, that would be crazy if he beat Tweek as well.
Yeah.
Like, nobody can give Ally any slack for losing to SDX anymore. Because when Ally lost to SDX, I was looking at the Reddit thread, and like, it wasn't looking good like for Ally. But after today, like, come on, like, look at how many people, look at how far this guy's come. He even took a game off of Tweek. Like, he's the real deal.
Yeah, SDX is definitely,
he's the real deal.
Definitely serious. He's beaten Mistake before. Just a lot of people, man. He has a lot of wins under his belt. And by the way, the window on Mewtwo is 64 to 86 with no rage. So
okay, yeah.
He was at 83, but we got a little bit of rage, so it might not have worked.
Okay, well, that's good to know, actually.
Either way, it's going to be Cloud coming out, so no more DK. Tweek might have to put a little bit more effort and thought in to win this, but this is his best character.
I definitely agree with the call pick.
Same. A lot of people used to say this was terrible for Mewtwo. I have to disagree.
I don't think it's that bad. Mewtwo definitely loses. I mean, obviously he loses, but I don't think it's like not doable matchup.
Yeah, just the mixture of Shadow Ball and down tilt make it really difficult for Cloud to fight him on the ground. Yeah,
I mean, I've seen Wadi make this matchup look very doable. I definitely can see why he, that should be, oh, that wasn't that. I can definitely see why he would prefer Cloud over Bayo, because neutral game against Mewtwo is a little bit weird with Bayo. And like, combo him is also a little bit weird because his air dodge is so good, and he's like super floaty. So he probably doesn't wants to go for the like easier matchup.
Yeah, it's that mixture of really strong ground poke and good charge projectile that makes it so hard for Bayonetta. But I mean, Cloud definitely struggles with it too. Not a character who has something like Marth Jab or down tilt to fight with. Gonna grab the edge. What does Tweek have for this trap? One of the best trappers in the game as well. We were talking about Larry and Fox, but Cloud and Tweek, a dangerous combo as well.
Definitely. I think the best ledge trappers were Zero, Larry, I'm assuming Zero is still playing. Zero, Larry, Tweek, and me.
Just gotta throw yourself.
Yeah, I just gotta ask you, man. But yeah, Tweek ledge trapping, one of the best. What he usually does is he'll stand at the edge at like regular get up range, so that when you regular get up, he can punish you with shield grab.
Yes.
If you jump, he won't focus on directly punishing your jump. He'll focus on catching your landing.
Exactly.
He knows he has a limit. He knows he's faster than you. And if he rolls, he'll just react and punish. So he can cover every option sometimes.
He has the best set of air-to-airs in the entire game. Look at that sword. Between up air and nair, it's very hard to get down against this character. So yeah, you can let people get away with jump for free as long as you're covering the rest.
If you're good enough at catching landings, which he definitely is, you still get the punish.
SDX, though, still fighting here. He is a grab away from tying up the stocks, but with limit and rage for Tweek, he also is at a great risk of getting two-stocked right now.
He thought he was going to appear in front of him, but I think Tweek DI'd behind him.
Yeah, I don't know, man, because it could be DI, but it's also,
could also be a hitbox.
Parts of the nair will actually place you behind.
It's hard to tell which one it is sometimes.
Tweek looking so disgusted.
Yeah,
right now. He's like, ugh, how did they even drop a game?
I just want to beat this guy and go back. He does not look entertained.
He
just lost. So sometimes you don't want to like play right away after you lose. You want to take a breather. So I kind of understand why he's like that.
Tournament's got to finish, Holmes.
Yeah.
All right. SDX looking relatively unshaken despite having lost that game. If you looked at their faces and the results screen, you might be a little bit confused, right? Yeah.
Tweek looks more upset for sure.
Kind of like Ally, the classic head nod or shake after every game.
He kills someone and he like shakes his head.
Why'd you get hit by that? Come on. Yeah. Like, I shouldn't be landing
He usually does it when he janks someone out. He's like, I shouldn't have won that. And he shakes his head.
Okay. All right. Fourth game of the set. This is SDX's last stand in this bracket. A very impressive run, no matter what happens here. 9th place at GOML is absolutely no joke.
I really like the stage choice. Although I don't think Cloud is necessarily weak on this stage, I do think it's probably his weakest stage.
Yes, it's the least strong for him.
Yeah, that's how I would have worded it, yeah.
Not that he's bad anywhere, really, but still, SDX so far putting up a great fight. Gonna play a very ground-heavy neutral here.
Yeah, in this matchup specifically, it all comes down to the ground pokes. Tweek is gonna try to approach with back air a lot of times, but as Mewtwo, what you want to do is catch those back airs, either rising fairs or rising airs like that, or if he's approaching from the ground, wow, perfect punish. Sour spot there in the finishing touch. I was saying if he's approaching from the ground, you want to work on your down tilts and your shield grab.
Right. Inch forward toward him and catch the landing of the back air with your down tilt.
Yes.
That's the secret. So many ways that you can deal with Cloud, but since he has all these options at one time, it's hard to pick or call out which one he's going to do.
And Mewtwo definitely has the tools to like beat Cloud when he's like in disadvantage. He can definitely like kind of juggle him and like catch his landings and stuff. Yeah. Even edge guarding, he does a good job at edge guarding.
Mewtwo's back air, fantastic at beating down air from Cloud, but we're not seeing SDX find himself in the position to do that where you just beat it from the side. Tweek is picking really good spots to come down with it on.
The main downside in this matchup is that you're just so light. Like Cloud can kill so early. Everything else besides that, I think it's very doable.
He just almost died at 56 to a dash attack. Let's appreciate that for a second. Nearing max rage for Cloud.
Tweek less dropping. You cannot do fair like that.
Oh, is he going to tech that? No, he's not. And the rebound? No, not quite.
All right. Oh! Tweek is just so good at less dropping and edge guarding.
That was very reminiscent of a Mewtwo setup where you throw the Shadow Ball off stage, make your opponent air dodge, go down for the fair.
He literally did that against Nikat earlier.
Oh, yeah, very